Here we go then. I am now outside live. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Well, I'm happy. Do you know why? Can you guess why I'm feeling happy today? Because it's been snowing all morning and now the landscape around me is covered with a beautiful dusting of pure virgin snow. Talking of which, Mr. Steve will be with us soon. He's in the house at the moment. He's had a very busy morning. Steve has been busy with his mum because it was her birthday yesterday. So Steve has been chatting on the telephone. That's what he's been doing. So I hope you can hear me all right. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please let me know. Even though there is a slight problem here because I don't have the live chat in the garden. What am I going to do? How am I going to solve this problem? How am I going to get the live chat out here in the garden? I don't know. I'm going to have to do something very unusual, I think. Wait there a minute. I think I have a solution. Ah, look what I've got here. I have my little tablet device, so I should be able to operate my iPad outside. Let's see. Here we go. Of course, everything is very cold. Have you noticed that when you use your mobile device outside, quite often it won't work properly because of the cold temperatures? So let me just see if I can get this working. Oh yes, it looks as if we have the live chat right now. Isn't that nice? Hello, live chat. Nice to see you here today. I hope you can hear me all right. For those wondering what the hell is Mr. Duncan doing now? What I'm doing now is a live stream in the garden because we've had snow, everyone. It's been snowing. So I do feel rather excited. I do often become very excited when it snows. I don't know why. But you can see above my head, you can see all of the beautiful landscape. And also behind me, there are some people playing on the hillside. They are sledding. They are sledding. If you sled, it means you go down the side of a hill or a slope. Normally, a slope that is covered with snow. So that's what we are doing today. For those wondering what is going on, Mr. Duncan, I will move a little bit closer so you can see me a little bit clearer. For those who like to see me up close. And I will also move my microphone, so hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. So if you can hear some noises behind me, some screaming sounds, that particular sound is the sound of people playing in the snow. And as we all know, everyone loves the snow, although not everyone gets it. That is one of the strange things. Not everyone actually gets snowy weather. Hello to the live chat. Oh, by the way, I am using my new gloves that Mr. Steve bought for me. So, would you like a close look? So these are Mr. Steve's gloves that he bought for me. So they're not actually Steve's, they're actually mine. So thank you, Mr. Steve, for your lovely Christmas present. And it does mean that I can use the live chat. Isn't that great? So these wonderful gloves mean that I can actually use the live chat on the screen without having to worry. I'm going to say hello to a few people now on the live stream. Hello to... Oh, hello. Palmyra. Palmyra is here. Welcome to you. Thank you for joining me today. Yes, I am outside. We've had a lot of snow this morning. It was snowing quite heavily. About 2 hours ago, we had a lot of snow. We also have hello to Florence. Oh, Lewis. Lewis Mendez is here. Thank you, Lewis, for joining me today. Yes, something a little different. I'm in the garden because we've had some snowfall. In fact, can I just say, yesterday we also had some snow. So in the morning it snowed very heavily. However, the snow went away very quickly. So it did melt yesterday. So imagine my surprise this morning when I opened my curtains and saw the snow falling again. And I couldn't resist coming on to do a live stream. By the way, for those who are wondering, yes, I will be with you tomorrow as well. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow as well. Oh my goodness. As we prepare to say goodbye to 2020. In the background, people are having fun. Yes, you are right. People are having fun. You are right. Hello also to... Oh, Pauline. Hello, Pauline. Pauline is a little bit impatient, waiting for me to arrive on the live chat. Hello, Pauline. Nice to see you here. Where are you watching at the moment, I wonder? So for those wondering what this is my little iPad, and I've put it under a piece of plastic to protect it from the moisture. To be honest with you, iPads and water do not go together very well. They do not. So I hope you're enjoying this. Yes, I was with you for around 40 minutes showing you some of the sights of the snow. So I hope you enjoy that. It is sometimes easy to forget that there are people who never get snow. They never see snow at all. So it is very easy to forget that there are people in the world who never have any snow at all. Maybe Mr. Duncan will make a snowman. Thank you, Mog Mog. By the way, it's nice to see you here again. Thank you for joining me again, Mog Mog. Yes, maybe we will. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that soon Mr. Steve will join me in the garden as well, because we have lots of lovely fresh snow behind me. In fact, I will have a little walk around the garden. Do you mind? Excuse me. Very nice. I must admit, I do like the sound of snow when you are walking on snow. I love that sound that you hear. It's like a crunching sound as your feet step onto the pure snow. I love that noise, I really do. A lot of people saying, we can hear people behind you, Mr. Duncan. Why can we hear people behind you? Maybe you can. Maybe you can. You might be right there. Hello also to... Oh, Rosa is here. Thank you very much for your greetings for Mr. Steve's mum, by the way. Yes, Mr. Steve's mother had her birthday yesterday. Unfortunately, she couldn't spend it with Steve because we have lots of strange things going on. I'm sure you know what they are. So these are my new gloves. These are the gloves that Mr. Steve bought for me for Christmas. And it means that I can keep my hands warm, but also I can use my touch screen at the same time. By the way, I've just realised it's freezing. It's very cold out here. I've just realised it is very cold. So I don't know how long I'm going to stay out here for, to be honest, because it is a little bit chilly. I will be honest with you. Thank you, Florence. Thank you also, Belarusia. Thank you very much for your lovely company today. Oh, we also have Sam as well. Where are you watching at the moment? Oh, Germany. Hello, Germany. Nice to see Germany here as well. Also, we have Beta. Oh, Pedro. Pedro Belmont is here watching in Brazil. Is it snowing in Brazil? I wonder. I have a feeling it isn't. But yes, we've had lots of snow here this morning, so I couldn't resist coming outside to do a live stream, and that's what I'm doing right now. So this is it, really. This is as good as it gets, to be honest with you. Hello, Mosun. Hello also Isla Shah, who is watching in Pakistan. Hello to you. And I hope you are enjoying this lovely English snowscape. So when we say snowscape, we mean the scenery. All of the scenery around me is the snowscape. The snowscape. So it is everything around me that you can see. All of the view is the snowscape. I hope you enjoyed that new word. When I was young, says Lewis, when I was young in the south of Portugal, I saw snow once. It was a festival. People spoke about it for a long time. Yes, I think if you live in a place where you don't normally get snow, and then you get snow, so if you have snow in a place that is not normally a place that does have snow, yes, it can be very strange. You are right. Pedro says, no, there is no snow. There is no snow in Brazil. I must be honest with you, I'm not surprised. I will be honest with you. I'm not really surprised. I wonder where Mr. Steve is. I thought Mr. Steve was going to come out, but he's disappeared. I don't know where to. I have a feeling Steve might be talking on the phone with his mother. So that might be the reason why. Can I say hello to some people on the live chat? Hello, Shot Clip, who says hello from Kashmir. Nice to see you here today. I hope you're enjoying this very unusual live stream. I think this might be the first time that I've ever done a live stream in the snow from my garden. I think so. I may have done one before, but I'm not quite sure. Mr. Duncan, in Brazil, maybe in Porto Algia, says Lewis. Really? Oh, okay then. So maybe there is some snow. Maybe there is some snow. I suppose if you live in a country that has a very high altitude, maybe there are many mountains, many mountainous areas. Because I also remember in Turkey, when I was in Turkey, I remember that I could see there were some mountains very far away, and there were snow caps on the mountains. So yes, you might be right. So even in a place like Turkey, when I was there, I remember clearly seeing snow on the mountains in the distance. Hello, Giovanni. Hello, people. Hi, Mr. Duncan. How are you? I'm not too bad. I'm a little bit cold, to be honest. What a relaxing view of England. I am now talking to you from snowy Italy. Yes, I have heard that across Europe, certain parts of Europe have had lots of snow as well, including here in England. Isn't it unusual? I think so. Mika is here. Hello, Mika. I know that in Japan you do get lots of snow. So I know that one already. I know that already. Hello also to Rosa. We also have Arpit. Hello, Arpit. It is not my birthday today. Not my birthday. But it was Mr. Steve's mother's birthday yesterday. It was. Yesterday, Mr. Steve's mother had her birthday. But I'm not allowed to tell you her age. I have been told that I can't tell you, unfortunately. Hello also Carol. Hello to Carol. Carol Avila says, it is not snowing here in Plymouth. Wow, Plymouth, you are by the sea. Did you have some big storms a couple of days ago? Because across many parts of England, and especially in the south of England, there were some very serious storms, some very strong winds. So how was it for you in Plymouth? Was it very windy? Was it very windy there? Hello, Beta. Hello also to, can I say Belarusia again? Hello, Belarusia. Nice to see you here today. Yes, there are lots of people behind me. You might hear them playing in the snow. Children of all ages. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you are 5 or 55. You can enjoy the snow. I think so. I think you can. There's nothing wrong with that. Hello also to Rosa. Yes, apparently the wind was terrible in Plymouth. It was terrible. Thank you, Carol, for letting me know. It wasn't too bad here. We had a little bit of wind, but as you can see, you had the wind and we got the snow. Hello, Carol. Yes, in 2018, Dad had the pleasure of seeing snow in Bournemouth, plus also snow on the beach. Can you imagine that? Seeing snow on the beach. I've never been near the sea when it is snowing. So that must be a very strange feeling if you are by the ocean and it is snowing at the same time. It must feel very strange, especially if you are on the beach. What a weird situation to find yourself in. Where is Mr. Steve? I'm standing here freezing my berries off. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Oh, apparently in Laos it is nearly 8 o'clock at night. Nearly 8 o'clock at night. Here at the moment it is nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's coming up to 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, the 29th of December, 2020. Yes, we are coming towards the end of 2020, everyone. Only 3 more days, including today. Only 3 more days to suffer 2020, and then we will be into a brand new year. Ooh, are you excited for 2021? I am. I can't wait. Hello also to, can I say hello to VP once again in Laos, and also we have Ibrahim, who says, I have never seen snow for real. Would you like to look at some snow now? Wait a moment. I will show some snow and I will bring it to you. I will present it to you. Okay? Wait there a moment. There it is. Some lovely snow. Look at that. Ah. I must say, it is very strange when you see snow close up. By the way, a word of warning, never eat yellow snow. Never. In fact, I would say you should never eat any snow because you don't know where it's been. Maybe an animal has done a giant poop underneath. So you might eat something that is not very good for you. Yes, I think so. Hello also to Chirongui. Hello. Greetings from Mexico. Hello Mexico, nice to see you here today. Are you having any snow at the moment in Mexico? We also have Giovanni here. Thank you Giovanni for joining me. My mouth is starting to freeze up. I am finding it more and more difficult to speak at the moment. Yes, this is the garden at the back of the house. So I'm actually at the moment at the back of the house. If you were watching earlier, you would have seen some other views from the front of the house. So if you were watching for around 40 minutes before I came on, you would have seen lots of lovely views around the area. So it sounds as if there are lots of people now coming out to play in the snow. So you might hear some noises behind me as I talk to you right here. It's also starting to get a little bit windy as well. So the snow has stopped. The snow has definitely stopped falling now. For those who are wondering, there is no more snow falling. Hello also to, Partap is here. Hello Partap. Is it your birthday today? Is it? I wonder. I wonder if it is your birthday again. By the way, Partap, when is your real birthday? Can you tell us? Can you share your real birthday? When do you really have your birthday? And don't say today, because I won't believe you. Hello also to, hello Mosen. Since 2020 is coming to a close, I hope that in 2021 things are going to get better. I hope so. I think we all hope so. I think we all hope that everything will get better. Partap says my birthday, my real birthday, is on the 21st of June. Okay, we will all remember that. So next year, on the 21st of June, we can actually say happy birthday to Partap. And we can really do it. We can really do it. Does that sound like a good idea? Hello also to Hema. Hema is watching in India. Hello to India. Nice to see you here today. For those wondering what this is, well, my name is Duncan. I normally talk about the English language, but today I'm talking all about snow because it's snowing. We've had a lot of snow today, so I couldn't resist coming outside. Ooh, I think maybe Mr. Steve might be joining us in a few moments. Oh, wait there. I'm going to see where Mr. Steve is. Just a moment. I will be back in a second. It's a lovely snowy day today. One of the problems with snow is when you get it on your clothes, you get wet, unfortunately. Hello, Anakobi. Anakobi is here. Hello, Anakobi. Nice to see you here as well. We have no snow in Holland. Well, you are lucky, I suppose. I suppose you are lucky. Some people don't like snow. Some people hate snow completely. They don't like it at all. Hello also to... Hello, Chirongwi says, it is like... I like being over there. Thank you for each lesson. Thank you very much as well. I have a feeling Mr. Steve is getting ready to come outside. Are you excited to see Steve in the garden? Maybe we will have a snowball fight. Perhaps I will put some snow down the back of Mr. Steve's shirt. Giovanni says, okay, Mr. Duncan, I won't go away. Gia Roy asks, why do some people not like snow? Well, some people don't like it, especially if it stops them from travelling around. So for some people, snow is annoying. Some people think that snow is quite annoying, you see. So yes, there might be some people who don't like snow at all. What do you think about mushrooms? What do you think about mushrooms? Well, first of all, I don't eat mushrooms. Mr. Steve likes mushrooms, but actually I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Mr. Duncan, do you know the history between India and the British? Yes, well, of course, it's very well documented that there was a very close tie in the past with India and also Britain, when there was something called the British Empire. We don't have a British Empire anymore. We just have this, really. This really is all we really have. This big piece of mossy rock, to be honest. But yes, I do know about it. We learnt about it in school. Some of it good and some of it not so good. I do understand that every country, including ours, sometimes did things that were not very nice. I admit it, and I know all about it. It is a very hot topic right now here in the UK. A lot of people talking about British history and the things we did in the past. Well, not only us, but also other countries around the world as well. Hello also to Percy. Hello, Percy. Percy Gamboa. I'm very interested in your name. Where are you watching at the moment, Percy? I'm wondering where you are. So yes, maybe some people don't like snow. Maybe some people don't like snow because it's too cold. Or maybe it makes them feel miserable. Or maybe if they want to go out in their car, maybe they can't because the roads are unsafe, you see. Your palm tree looks very sad, covered with snow. Oh yes, over there you mean. Yes, I have some little palm trees in the garden, so they're just over here. Yes, you're right. They do look a little bit sad. They do look a little sad. By the way, the snow is already starting to melt. I can hear the snow is now starting to fall off the trees. I think it's actually starting to thaw out. So the snow already is starting to melt. It's only just arrived and already it is starting to it is starting to melt. Mr. Duncan, how old is your kit cap and scarf? This scarf, this piece of clothing, I've had for many, many years. I've had this for a very long time. In fact, I think this might be around maybe 12 years old. So yes, I've had this scarf for around 12 years. And this hat, well, this hat is not so old. I've had this hat for about 5 years. So this lovely hat, which not only keeps my head warm, it also keeps my ears nice and warm as well. So yes, these clothes I've had for quite a long time. Hello also to, hello to Oleg again. Your palm trees do look very sad. Well, that particular type of plant, by the way, for those wondering what that is, because that particular plant over there is actually a type of, I suppose it is a type of tree, but most people grow these in their houses and they are very small. But these, you can see they are huge. They are really, really big. And they are called yuccas. Yucca. So that is a yucca. Yucca is the name of that particular plant. And yes, you are right. You normally find those in hot countries, in tropical countries. But here we have two growing in the garden. And they look lovely. Very tropical. They do look quite tropical. Do you know that on the 21st of June, the sun is exactly on the equator? Oh yes, of course. It is the summer solstice. They call it the summer solstice. So that is when the earth and the sun, the sunlight is actually directly on the equator. So everything has equal sunlight. So around the world everything is even. You are right. We also have something in winter called the winter equinox. So the winter equinox is when the days are short, and that's as short as they will get, which is good news for us, because after the winter solstice it means that the days will start to get longer and longer again. Because in winter, here in England, our days are actually very short. We only have a little sunlight during the winter months. Hello Mamoom. Hello Mamoom. I am a big fan of your lessons. Thank you very much. I don't know where Steve is. I wonder if Steve is actually coming out. I wonder. I'm going to check, because I'm not staying out here much longer. I'm going into the house because I'm freezing cold. That is one of the problems with coming out on a snowy day. It can be very cold. Just a moment. I think Steve is coming out. He will be outside in a moment. Hello to LA, who says it is snowing right now here in Edinburgh. A big hello to Scotland. Of course, Scotland does often have snow during the winter months. It is something that is very common. So Mr. Steve will be here in a moment. I hope he will anyway. So in a few moments, Mr. Steve will be joining us outside. So I will prepare for the arrival of Mr. Steve. Are you excited? I hope so. I really do. Oh, I think he's coming. I think Mr. Steve is coming outside. Isn't this exciting? Snow time. Yes. What are you doing, Steve? Hello. You're not going to don't throw a snowball at me.
You don't want me to?
Ooh. I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. Oh. It's Mr. Steve.
Hello. Oh. Hello. 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 Can we be seen?
Yes, we can be seen on the camera over there.
I see.
So it took me a very long time to set this up today because we've had all sorts of problems with, well, so first of all, the problem with snow is it's wet. So you have to protect all of your equipment, you see. What are you doing? Oh, don't eat it. Oh, that's disgusting.
It was yellow snow.
I can't believe Steve was eating the snow then. That's disgusting.
Well, I'm all dressed up for the cold weather, Mr. Duncan.
Yes.
I've got my woolly hat on
You do look
under here.
very comfortable.
I am. I could stay out here for hours, Mr. Duncan.
I don't think I could.
Well, yes. What are you doing, Mr. Duncan?
What am I doing?
I'm not sure. I can't see myself. I can't see what I look like, Mr. Duncan.
Don't worry.
Which camera are we being filmed on?
Well, that one.
Oh, I thought it was here. I was
No,
looking.
this is the live chat.
Hello. See, I don't know what's going on technically.
Yes.
Where's the microphone?
We've noticed. Well, there.
Oh, right, okay. Mr. Duncan's gone to adjust the microphone. Oh, you can still see him. He's still on. Oh, yeah, I can't tell what's going on. That's the camera. Hello. I was looking down there.
That's the live chat.
Okay.
That's the camera. We're on that camera, and this is just the live chat.
Oh, I can see now. It's all become clear.
Okay, I know it's very confusing.
Well, I don't know what sort of technical setup she's got organised,
Anyway.
Mr. Duncan.
This is really interesting. It's been snowing, Steve.
I know. I think I pointed it out to you.
Well, I was still in bed when you told me.
Exactly. Now,
Anyway.
can people hear us, is what I want to know.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes. Well, yes. I've been on for. I've been standing here talking for a very long time. Yes, people can see us, and hear us.
Well, it's lovely to be here. You weren't going to be on until yesterday, were you, Mr. Duncan?
Until yesterday. Well, I'm going.
Tomorrow.
Am I going back in time? Am I to yesterday? No.
You weren't going to be on. Are you going to be on tomorrow as well?
Yes, I'm on tomorrow as normal. So this is something extra. This is just a strange extra live stream. Very strange because I couldn't resist coming outside. The only problem is it's bloody freezing.
Oh, not to me, Mr. Duncan. I've got leggings on under here.
So have I.
And oh, right, okay.
I've got my lovely long johns.
I see you've got my Wellington boots on, Mr. Duncan.
Well, I thought you would just wear your normal boots.
I'll have to buy Mr. Duncan.
Are you just coming here just to keep complaining about everything?
I'll have to buy Mr. Duncan his own Wellingtons because he's going to put his smelly feet inside my Wellingtons.
My feet are not smelly.
And
Why are you attacking me today? What's wrong with everyone?
I'm not attacking you, Mr. Duncan.
I was being attacked yesterday by one of our neighbours. Was making sarcastic remarks about my beard. So, what is going on? Why are people being so horrible to me?
You're an easy target.
Apparently,
I'm only
yes.
joking. I'm only joking.
Thank you, Steve. I needed that lift today.
Under here.
Oh, yes, my ears. That I'm trying my best to keep warm, you see. I have to keep my little ears warm.
Hark. I can hear birds singing.
Did you hear the bird? There was a bird watching us then. Anyway, Steve,
Yes? Do you want me to go?
would you say that you like snow?
Yes. I do like snow as long as it's not around for too long.
People are admiring your coat. Go and stand over there. Let's have a look at Mr's
Oh.
coat. Mr. Steve's coat. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Yes. Very nice. Very elegant. So there it is. Mr. Steve's elegant coat. I hope you enjoyed that. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Giovanni says it is very snowy in Italy at the moment. So a lot of places have had snow.
Not just us.
No, northern Italy, they've had a lot of snow. Also in the United States, they've had some snow as well. I think Japan has had snow recently because, well, many countries are having their winter season at the moment. I think that's the reason why.
Well, we had snow the other day. We've had it today. I don't know whether we're due to have any more.
No, well, I can't believe we had snow yesterday and then it disappeared. And then today, the snow has returned again. It's amazing.
Aren't we lucky?
Very lucky, I think so. Luis Mendez is here. Hello, Luis, again. So we've got a lot of our regular viewers joining us today on this really unusual live stream.
Lewis says he's not hungry anymore.
Really?
Does that mean you've just eaten something? Maybe you've had that lovely meal again. The
Yes.
beans, the green beans with potatoes and cod, and a bit of olive oil. Maybe you've made that again, Lewis.
Maybe.
And in fact, we may well be making something similar to that tonight. We've got cod tonight, haven't we, Mr. Duncan?
Yes. I
And
think.
chips,
Yes.
and probably peas. Probably not as healthy as your meal, Lewis, but we will be having cod tonight. Traditional British cod in batter and chips. But chips cooked in the new air fryer that I bought Mr. Duncan for Christmas.
Yes, last night we made chips in the lovely gift that Steve gave to me, the air fryer. So yes, we made some chips. Not too bad. Very nice. I think we should actually keep them in a little bit longer so they go more crispy. But they were brilliant, weren't they?
They were.
So
they
I
were.
think tonight we're going to have chips again.
We'll be having chips every night from now on.
I think so. So I absolutely love all of my Christmas presents that Mr. Steve bought me, including my lovely gloves that I can now use on my device, you see here.
Have you been using the gloves, Mr. Duncan?
Yes, right in front of you now. I've been using them all the time. Well,
So-
up in here.
They work.
Yes, that's brilliant. Yes, I can now look at the live chat, you see.
Whilst keeping your fingers, your digits,
My fingers warm.
nice and warm.
Yes. I think this plastic bag was not a good idea because it keeps blowing away.
Thank you, Rosie. Yes, my mother is in good shape. It was her birthday, as we know, that was yesterday, on Monday. We weren't able to go because of the, we won't go into
No,
why,
we won't
because
say
We're not
it.
going to try
We,
and...
we don't want to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about that, but I couldn't go and see her for reasons that you well know.
Yes.
But today my gifts arrived that I couldn't take yesterday. I posted them to my mother and they arrived today, a day late. And I bought my mother some scented drawer liners.
Okay.
Scented drawer liners.
So those are
that-
those are things that you put in your drawer and they smell nice. So everything that you put in your drawer, your socks and your underwear and your brassieres, because Mr. Steve has to wear his bra, you see, as well, because he's got a bit of a bit heavy there.
Thank you very much.
So Mr. Steve's mum, what else did we buy for your mum?
What else did I buy for my mother? Yes, scented drawer liners which were scented with I can't remember what the scent was now. What's
Right.
that common herb garden plant? Lavender. Lavender scented drawer liners for my mother's drawers to put her clothes in.
Okay.
We bought her a nice glass robin.
Yes, a little ornament for Steve's mum to hang up in the window. So every day when she sees the little ornament, the little glass robin hanging there, she will think of us. She will think of Mr. Steve, her son, and Duncan, her, what am I?
Son-in-law,
Adopted son.
adopted son.
I like that one.
You saw this lovely glass robin. We should have taken a picture of it before we posted it.
We should have taken a picture of it.
Yes, we should have done. And also, I had some flowers delivered to my mother. And before I came out, I had a text message from the company that is supplying the flowers to say that they had just been delivered.
You know, I'm really surprised that there are people delivering stuff at the moment, because normally between Christmas and the New Year, I always think it's a very strange period of time between Christmas and the New Year, because lots of people still do nothing. So many people still stay at home and relax, you see.
Alex Owen in Chesterfield has also had a lot of snow. Well, Chesterfield is in England, of course.
Hello, Alex in Chesterfield.
Somebody watching from the UK.
Yes, we've got loads of people. We've got a lot of people watching right now in the UK. So there are many people watching. We've had reports from Plymouth, from someone living in Plymouth. We've had reports from people living in Edinburgh, way up in Scotland.
Uh-huh.
So yes, people have been leaving comments from all across the UK
Which is unusual.
because they're excited because it's snowing.
And have they had snow in Plymouth?
Yes. Oh no, sorry, no. I don't think there's any snow in Plymouth, but they did have some very strong winds a couple of nights ago.
That's the Brussels sprouts
I think so. A lot,
from Christmas.
maybe.
Because if there's one side effect you always get from eating Brussels sprouts at Christmas, and that's lots of wind.
Yes, lots of wind coming out of, well, everywhere really.
We know where. We
Yeah.
don't have to say exactly. Alessandra's just joined the chat. Hello, Alessandra.
Hello, Alessandra. Nice to see you here. If you are wondering what is going on, it was snowing earlier, and I couldn't resist coming outside to spend a little bit of time in the freezing cold weather. And let's face it, it is freezing cold.
Not that we feel so, because we've got many layers on.
Yes.
I've got 2 layers on my trousers, about 4 layers up here.
Really?
1, 2, 3 layers.
A lot of people, by the way, like your coat. So I love this. I love the fur around your. Look at that.
Because
Miss-
I'm not allergic to the fur.
Mr. Steve looks like an Eskimo, I think. You look like an Eskimo. You look like you are supposed to sort of maybe go behind me and build an igloo for you to live in. And maybe you have to saw some holes in the snow so you can go fishing.
That's a nice comment from Lewis. Thank you very much. Lewis remembered that my mother, at the age of 88, had a car accident.
Yes.
And she's driving again. In fact, Lewis, I spoke to my mother about an hour ago, and she is going out for a drive in her car today because she wants to make sure the battery doesn't go flat. So she's going to go for a drive around the town where she lives, do about 5 or 10 minutes, just to charge the battery up to make sure that it doesn't go flat in this cold weather. So thank you for that lovely comment, Lewis. And it sounds like we've got people walking their dogs behind us.
The dogs are fighting.
I'm not surprised.
There's a dog fight taking place right behind us.
They're probably not on leads, I would suspect, because most people around here don't bother putting their dogs on a lead
Okay.
when they take them for a walk.
So I thought it was amazing when your mum got back in the car after having that accident, because I thought maybe your mother wouldn't drive again. Yet she did.
She did.
It was incredible. So for those who don't know, a woman pulled out and hit Mr. Steve's mum.
It wrote her car off.
Yes, it smashed into the side of Mr. Steve's mum and her car.
Wrote it off, which means that it had to be scrapped.
Yes, it was no longer useful. We had to.
Written off.
Yes.
The insurance company said it is too expensive to repair because it was quite an old car. It's about 13, 14 years old. And when your car reaches that age and you have an accident, quite often the insurance companies say it's not worth repairing. It
Okay.
costs more to repair than it would for us to give you the money for what it's worth. So,
It's funny, you seem more worried about the car.
well, you know what I'm like with cars.
Was your mum alright though?
She was a bit shaken up.
But the thing is, a few weeks later, she got another car and started driving around again. So
Oh,
I
well.
must have, fantastic.
Well, you see, I decided that if we waited too long, Mum would start thinking too much about it. So a week after she had the accident, she came to stay with us, didn't she?
Yes, just
she
right
was-
after she had the accident, she came to stay with us for a few days.
She was quite upset for a number of days, for about 5 or 6 days. She was very upset because she loved the car, and of course it was a shock. She didn't sustain any injuries, thankfully, but I thought, Mark, we've got to get Mum into a car straight away. So a week after the accident, we took my mother to a garage, to a Ford garage, because my mum likes Fords.
Okay.
And she went into a little Fiesta, had a drive, and strangely enough, at 88, at the back was the salesman from the Ford dealership. I was in the front seat,
Okay.
and Mum took us for a drive.
Yes.
And the man afterwards said, "Your mother's a very good driver,"
Yeah.
and Mum liked the car, and we bought it.
So Steve's mum still has a car, still drives around. The accident, by the way, was 2 years ago.
Yes.
So that was 2 years ago.
So thank you for remembering that, Lewis.
It's not lovely. Thank you, Lewis.
Somebody asked after your mother as well.
My mother, well, the situation with my mother is the same as it was at the start of the year. Nothing has changed because of the various situations that are taking place. My mother is still in the care home. They won't let her out. We can't go to see her. Everything has been closed off.
Rosa asked about that.
Yes. So thank you, Rosa, for mentioning my mum. But yes, it's still the same situation. And I don't think it's going to change either. I think maybe things perhaps might get worse in January. Here in England, anyway.
Somebody from Saudi Arabia is asking, how can you master English?
Oh my goodness.
That's
How long have you got? Well, mastering English is like anything. You learn anything in the same way. And that is, you sit down, you practice, you learn new things every day. Learn new words, learn new sentences. Start off with the easy things and slowly build your word power. And also every day you can learn new words. You can practice by reading, by listening. So make English part of your life. That is always the best advice I can give to anyone learning English. Make it part of your life. That is one of the reasons why I do these live streams, because it gives you a chance to listen to English being used in a natural way. So all of this is just spontaneous. So we don't plan this. It's just happening right now in front of you, live. Isn't that amazing? Isn't technology incredible?
And would you say, Mr. Duncan, just doing, as you said, just a little bit every day, it takes a long time to master something.
Yes.
So just a little bit every day,
Mm.
and gradually your knowledge will build up.
Yes. So that is my best advice. It's the advice I always give. Treat English as part of your life, or even part of your body. Something that you have nearby all the time, something that you use. Maybe you listen to movies, maybe you can read books, write things down, listen to the sound of your own voice. You can record your own voice and listen to that. So there are many things that you can do, but don't forget it also takes a long time. So you can't do it quickly. You can't rush learning English or anything, to be honest.
Rosa says the snow is melting. I can hear sounds of water.
Yes, I think there is water running nearby.
It's melting off the roof, and the
Yes.
sound you can hear is the water coming down the drain pipe
Yes,
into the drain.
yes.
I will silence that. Do you want me to silence that, Mr. Duncan?
It's all right. It's been doing it for quite a while, so I
But
think.
I can make little adjustments.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to put some snow into it.
Well, that won't. It'll just go away.
It'll
The
deaden
s-
the sound, Mr. Duncan.
How will the snow make a difference? The water will just wash the snow away. It's all right, Steve. Don't worry. It won't make any difference. Trust me. You know, I have to admire Steve.
Voila!
I have to admire your perseverance sometimes. Yes, you can hear running water because now the snow is already melting off the roof. So the sound you could hear was the sound of running water coming down.
Perhaps we don't have adequate insulation.
I
in
don't
our
know.
loft.
I don't know. I thought it's thawing out everywhere. I think it's actually getting warmer now, suddenly. But yes,
Hello from people all over the world. Rio de Janeiro in Brazil.
yes.
Luciano, I would say. And somebody also was... Oh, my gloves won't operate. Mr. Duncan's iPad. And somebody else was... where is Irma? Has said hi in Oaxaco.
Oh, okay then.
Oaxaco. Whereabouts is that, Irma? Please tell us which country you are in. We would love to know.
Oh, Ixarca. I think it's hard to say as well. Never mind knowing its location. It's also hard to say.
People are saying hello from all over the world, which is lovely to see. I tried to explain to my mother how this all works,
Oh my
but
goodness.
unless she was here,
No.
which we have invited her, but I think she's a bit shy.
I don't think your mum will ever come on our live streams. I don't think it will ever happen. We have asked, but your mum always says no. Always says no.
Rosa liked the sound of the water.
Oh, okay. Well, it's coming
Right.
back now because, as I said, it's washing the snow away.
Oh, yes, it may return.
Yes.
It was Mr. Duncan is going to help you here, Rosa, as you like the sound of the water.
No, I'm doing the opposite.
Oh, Mr. Duncan is. You see, he said that I couldn't stop the sound of the water, but I could, because I knew the sound
You can
of
still
putting
hear
the
it.
snow into the drain would muffle the sound of the water dripping out of the drain pipe. If you muffle something, it means you reduce the level of sound coming out of something.
It's made no difference whatsoever.
If I was to put my hand over
Oh.
Mr. Duncan's mouth,
I'd rather you didn't.
it would muffle the sound.
Okay then. Muffle.
I think in America they call silencers on cars mufflers
Okay.
that reduce the sound of the exhaust. Muffle. I'm just explaining. This is an English channel, Mr. Duncan. I thought I'd explain the use of the word muffle.
Muffle. I would like to muffle Mr. Steve.
That means Mr. Duncan would like to stop me talking.
Like that.
The sound is muffled
Muffled.
when you do that. M-U-F-F-L-E-D.
Yes. Something that is indistinguishable, quite often a sound, is muffled. You might hear voices coming from another room, and you might say, oh, I couldn't hear what they said because their voices were muffled. Great.
Oh, Lewis is going by the look of it. Sorry, I need to eat.
Yes.
So you are hungry then?
Yes. Well, Lewis is not hungry, but he does need to eat, you see.
Okay.
So sometimes you might not feel hungry, but you still need to eat to survive. I think that's what Lewis
Well,
means.
goodbye, Lewis. See you maybe tomorrow.
Oh, Navdara says, my mother often listens to you, Mr. Duncan. Hello to, can I say hello to Navdara? I hope I pronounced your name right. Navdara, and also your mother as well. Hi, greetings from a very cold and snowy England. We will be back tomorrow. We are going in a moment because it is absolutely freezing.
Do you want me to go inside and put the kettle on? Mr.
Yes,
Duncan?
put the kettle on, Steve, and we'll have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee, I think.
Cup of coffee?
With
Another.
some whiskey in it.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay
A
then.
hot toddy.
So I'll see you in a moment, Steve. We
All
are
right, Mr. Duncan.
we are back tomorrow. Don't forget.
Okay, so we'll have a bit of content tomorrow.
We won't be outside. We will be in the lovely warm studio tomorrow.
Bye bye then. See you tomorrow. Bye.
See you, Steve. Isn't he great? That's Mr. Steve, everyone. A lot of people seem to like seeing Steve. I'm going in a moment because it is absolutely freezing cold. Thank you very much for your company. I will be back tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow, live tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. We will be back with you tomorrow. Even though we were with you today as well, this is something special to show you the snow, the snowy landscape. And tomorrow I will be with you from 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow. 2 p.m. UK time. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay. I am going back into the house now because I am freezing cold. I hope you've enjoyed this. It is good weather to make a snowman. You are right. But I'm not making a snowman today. I will be honest with you. It is absolutely freezing. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time, tomorrow. Thanks for watching this very strange live stream. I will keep this on YouTube. And I will see you tomorrow. in my lovely warm studio. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of English, saying thanks for watching. See you all later. I will leave you with some lovely views of the snow and some lovely gentle music as well. And I will see you tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. And of course, until tomorrow, you know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Ta-ta for now.